Welcome back to Bloxy City Weather. Today we are going to discuss a storm system that could bring a potential winter storm down to Bloxy and Wyandotte and into the Valley View area. So here are the current conditions for the rest of this week until this storm system right here, my air is a bit small, this one right here arrives. So as of now, we have a early season dry line, which has done nothing but kind of being a dry air source. So that's why we haven't really had any like lake effect snow or anything like that. And on top of that, we have this area of high pressure down here, which also helps to suppress the cloud development and keep calm conditions down here in the surface. So as right now, here is our winter storm. It has some snow up and around it like this. It has an occluded front and a long warm front going up to the north. It has a lot of wind in it as well. And we are going to watch as it progresses down like this into the Wyandotte, Valley View, and Bloxy states. And then we have this storm system right here, which is stalled up to our north, which will kind of be driving this storm system right here. It'll kind of drive it like this, while this thing kind of just lingers around and stalls, and it just kind of like they kind of like dance together in a way. I know it sounds kind of weird, but that's how it works. Then here's Wednesday when this storm system right here inches just a bit so closer. Let me move my camera back. Whoopsies. When this storm system here moves just a bit closer, this dry line kind of goes back up into the storm system that it originated from and kind of weakens a bit due to the moisture intake because of this clockwise circulation into the high pressure system that kind of feeds it like the water in this area is very moist and it kind of just gets rid of the dry air, and that's why we start getting stuff like some isolated chance of wintry mix. And then as this cold front inches ever so closer, we have some chance of some thunderstorms, and then behind it we have some cold air with some wintry mix and some snow up to the north and around the occluded front. And the stationary boundary and this low here haven't really moved that much, but this is just Wednesday, so I'll go into the next time frame. And then here's Thursday when we have the storm system arriving. These two areas of low pressure kind of do the Fujiwara effect, where they kind of dance around each other. So what this is going to do is that this is going to merge into one big area of low pressure and make this storm system combine with this one, and it's gonna really drive it down into the Bloxy and Wyandotte, eastern Wyandotte states, as well as down into Valley View. And as you can see, we got some more moisture and snow and a reinforcing shot of cold air behind the main front. The cold front has occluded with the warm front, leading to Bloxy getting hit with a occluded front rather than a warm front, which we have not seen this, guys, since 2021. So that's kind of rare. The cold front's down here into Wyandotte, and we can expect some wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour. Very, very gusty. So watch out for some wind damage. It is mainly due to the fact of this occluded front and these two areas of low pressure dancing around each other. So yeah, we're gonna definitely watch out for some wind damage. And on top of that, we have a low end severe risk for these thunderstorms. These storms could have some small hail and gusty winds. Those are the main threats. And maybe some wintry precip embedded with those storms. Depends on how cold it is. If it's in the 40s, then probably a good bet. But if it's in the 50s, then I wouldn't really count on it. I would only count on it once you're really behind this included front. And then later that day, we get some big time cyclone genesis with the two storm systems merging. I couldn't talk there for a second. And this could significantly increase our winds. The included front gets pushed down here. This cold front attaches with the included front, and then the original cold front kind of just does all holly jolly, and this warm front is all defeated and is crying away to the corner, and then the stationary front is just like, whoa, what the heck's going on? So yeah, wind gusts could reach up to 70 miles an hour, depending on how long and how much strength the area of low pressure gets from the merging of the other storm system. So yeah, some ice is first expected after the passage of the occluded front, and then it'll transition mostly into snow and flying snow because of the winds. Sustained around 30 miles an hour to 40 miles an hour with gusts up to 70. Sorry, I couldn't talk. But yeah, this area of low pressure just starts to spin around, and as it spins around like this, it really decreases the pressure over the two states, including Valley View down here, and that really starts to increase the winds. So we are definitely going to watch out for some wind damage, if that's completely possible. It is going to also be very cold with those wind chills and those strong wind gusts because of this winter storm, which the winter storm will be Rob. Winter Storm Rob is the I think it's the secondary list. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. I could be wrong, like I said. I'll probably check that in a bit. But yeah, so Winter Storm Rob is going to bring us some quite hefty snow and wind and a possible chance of some thunderstorms. So, yep, that's your weather breakdown. So here's your 7-day weather forecast. As y'all can see, Tuesday we have the calm day, which is today, which is the area of high pressure, which is why it is calm, and the dry line, the high pressure, and the and the dry line. That's why it's so calm, and then after that, these two things kind of go bye bye, and then we get the chance of some isolated wintry precipitation for Wednesday, with temperatures dropping ever so slightly, and then on Thursday is when the storm system hits. We have a marginal severe risk. Like I said, hail, small hail, and gusty winds are usually the main threat with those storms, as well as some wintry precip embedded if it gets cold enough. Winter storm warnings will be in place from Thursday to Saturday, late Saturday, because that's when the snow will clear out. As the occluded front passes through, it'll be windy with some sustained winds up to 40 miles an hour, gusts up to 70. We'll have some icy conditions possible with the rain, snow, sleet, and grapple, whatever mix that we're going to get. As well as Friday being mainly snow with gusty winds up to 60 miles an hour, perhaps 70. 12 inches of snow is possible, and ice is also possible, 3 inches, which is a major ice storm. So we gotta watch out. Rob has something up his sleeve, so we are definitely gonna see what he's gonna do. Let's see if he's a mean one. He could be a mean one. We never know. And then after that, the storm system will move down to the south and kind of move back up to the northeast after it leaves us alone, which will make us calm on Sunday, but remain cloudy due to leftover moisture and the reinforcing shot of cold air, which will make us down into the teens. So yeah, that's quite fun. However, though, Monday we go back up to the 20s with a small chance of some snow showers with a next small storm system that will be moving in from the lake. So here's the 7-day weather forecast. Stay warm, watch out for some wind damage, and prepare for some snow and ice.